Yes, students. Today we'll go to applications of arithmetic progressions. काही examples solve करू आपण so that you will get the clarity how to solve the arithmetic progressions problems. Find the sum of first n natural numbers. हे आपण last time ला केलेलं आहे, but I am just doing a recap. So first n natural numbers. So natural numbers start from 1, 2, 3, likewise to n. We have to find the sum of n. So sum चे आपल्याकडे दोन formulas आहेत. Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the first formula. And the second formula we know, and that is second formula, or I'll write the formula here. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. So this is the first formula. And second formula we know n by 2, we know n by 2 into bracket t1 plus tn. So these are the formulas. So we have option to solve by any of these two. So here in this case the first term a is equal to 1, the d is equal to common difference, and that is equal to 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1, and t, if you want to know t1 means ai, so tn म्हणजे काय आणि n म्हणजे काय. एक थोडा pause घेऊया and let us understand something which is more important. Let us say 2, then 6, 10, likewise n. So this is the nth term. This is the nth term. n हा काय आहे? हा एक नंबर आहे. n is a number. n is a positive integer. Is a positive integer. n म्हणजे, right? n म्हणजे this is the place of a term. Place म्हणजे for example, suppose if you are in NCC or if you are doing physical training, right? And if you stand in a row, so first, second, third, fourth, fifth, so we say that who is standing on 10th place? Who is standing on 10th place? Let us say Arun is standing at 10th place. Who is standing at 15th place? 15th place. So 15th is the place, and that is the n. n is the number. n is the number. हा पहिला, first term, second term, third, fourth, fifth, so and so is the nth term. So n is not value of the term. So n is not the value of the term. म्हणजे ही term ची value नाहीये. For example, suppose if you say या केस मध्ये suppose n is equal to 5, म्हणजे काय आहे? fifth term. This is the first term, second term, third term, fourth. See the common difference is how much? 4. So this is going to be 14. This is the fourth term. Fifth is going to be 14 plus 4, so fifth term. So n5 and t5 is equal to 18. So this is the value of the term, value of the fifth term, and this is the place of term. So this you should not get confused. So when I talk about n, then n is the place of the term. n is not the value. n value will be different. थोड़ा समझते हैं ना? Are you getting it? So you should not get confused. Like the 1, 2, 3 n. आता या पर्टिक्युलर It's a third place. First place, second place, third place, fourth place. Since it is a sequence of natural number, nth term ची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार आहे? n च असणार आहे. म्हणजे 10th टर्म ची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार आहे? 10 असणार आहे. 15th टर्म ची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार आहे? 15th असणार आहे. Because the common difference is only one. This is only possible in this sequence. So हे थोडं लिहून घ्या. हे एवढं लिहून घ्या. मला वाटतं तुम्हाला समजलं असणार. Nth is the place and the value will be different. Different value is called as P5. The value of the term. So fifth term n is equal to 5, but the value is P5 is 18. This is more important. This is required. Otherwise, you will make wrong answers. So we'll solve by both the methods. So first, method 1, this is the first. So we can put the value. So sum Sn is equal to n by 2. So n by 2. 2a. A is how much? 1. So 2 into 1 plus n minus 1d is equal to 1. So n by 2, 2 into 2 plus n minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is a plus 1. So n into n plus 1 divided by 2. So this is the first method. We can do it by second method. So we can say method 2. So here we want Tn, last number, nth number. So Tn, what is the value of Tn? We know the value of Tn, we can calculate as, we know the value of Tn, a plus n term, n minus 1 d. So a is equal to what? A is equal to 1 plus n minus 1 into 1. So 1 plus n minus 1. So Tn is equal to n. So I can use the second formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket T1. T1 is equal to 1 and Tn is equal to n. So I'll get Sn is equal to same value. So this is how we can solve by both the methods. The important thing is that Tn is not n. या केस मध्ये हा n and हा n equal आहे because they are 1, 2, 3, 4. They are natural numbers. But this is not the case everywhere. Let us do it. The second question. Find the sum of first n even natural numbers. So, the first natural number, we know it will start from 2, second is 4, let us like this way, 4, then 6, and then this is the nth term. This is the nth term. We don't know the value of nth term. We don't know the value of nth term, right? So this is the nth term. We don't know the value. This is infinite sequence. This is an infinite sequence. We want the value of nth term. So we can do by method 1. We know method 1. First term a is equal to 2. First term a is equal to 2. The common difference d is equal to 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2, or 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. So we get the answer n by 2. A is equal to 2, so 2 into 2, that is equal to 4 minus n minus 1, and d is equal to common difference 2. So if you solve that, n by 2 into bracket 2 2s are 4 minus, if I 2n minus 2. So this is equal to 4 minus 2, 2. So n minus 2 and 2 minus 2n. If I divide by 2 from here, so it's a 2 plus. It's a 4 is plus, so 2 plus 2. So if I divide by 2 to the whole inside, so we'll get n into bracket n plus 1. So that is the sum of this one. So that is the first method. You can understand from here. A n minus 1d, n minus 1d means 2 and apply value, we got the answer. Now we have to apply the method 2. So what the method 2 is the method 2 we should know the value of Tn. We should know the value of Tn. And Tn's value we know this is a plus n minus 1 d. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. So we can put the values here. So n term की value क्या होगा? A is equal to 2 plus n minus 1 into common difference is also 2. So 2 plus 2n minus 2, this will cancel, so 2n. So nth term will be 2 times of n. Naturally, first term 2, second 4, third 6. So here also you can understand. This is equal to 2 into 2 into 2, 2 into 3. So second term, this is 2 into 1, first term, second term, third term. So nth term will be equal to 2 into n. So 2 into n. So now Sn is equal to n upon 2 T1 plus Tn. And we know the value n by 2. T1 is equal to 2 plus Tn is equal to 2n. So 2, if I take inside, then I'll get the answer n into n plus 1. That is Sn. So we get the same answer. We'll get the same answer. So basically, you have to understand the nth term is the multiples of 2. So it's a 2 into n. See, shortcut में क्या काटेगा? n is equal to n term की value काट ले 2n. Nth term, so Tn is equal to 2n. This is a 2n. How I got this value? First term 2 into 1, second term 2 into 2, 2 into 3. So n term is equal to 2 into n, that is equal to n. So there is no need to calculate the value of n term by this equation. You can simply jump to n. This is what is the smart work. So you should be able to do by both ways. Don't get confused with nth term and value of the nth term. Both are different. And then let us do one more example similar like this, and then we can go to some more complicated examples. Video stop. If I give you a problem to determine sum of first n odd natural numbers. If I give you like this way, so third example, find sum of first n odd natural numbers. Similar to like this way. These are even numbers, it's the odd numbers. So you can write down the AP. So AP, the first odd number in natural will be 1, second will be third, then it will be fifth, likewise it will go on, and the nth term. So we can do by both the methods. So first, method 1, A first term is equal to 1, common difference 3 minus 1, that is equal to 2, or 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into 2. the value simply n by 2. 2 into 1, 2 into 1 plus n minus 1. Difference is 2. So n by 2. This is 2 into 2. I'll expand. This is 2n minus 2. 2n minus 2. 2 ने 2 को मार दिया. This 2 ने 2 को मार दिया. So n into n, I'll get the answer n square. I'll get the value of Sn is equal to n square. हे दोन जर मी आत घेतले, हे दोन गेलं n by 2 into n. So 2n. So 2 ने 2 को मार दिया, n into n, n square. So method 2. In case of second method, we should know the value of nth term, right? We should know the value of nth term. So Tn a plus n minus 1 d. That is the value of nth term. So a is equal to 1 plus n minus 1 into 2. So 1 plus, if I multiply here, 2n minus 2. So Tn, I'll get 2n minus 1. So this is important. So nth term of an odd series is 2n minus 1. And the nth term of even natural number is 2n. So this is also important. म्हणजे even series जर असेल तर n टर्मची व्हॅल्यू काय आहे 2n. ऑड नंबर जर असतील तर त्याची व्हॅल्यू काय आहे 2n minus 1. So Sn, we know the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 T1 plus Tn. So n by 2 T1 is equal to 1 plus 2 Tn is equal to n minus 1. 1 ने 1 को मार दिया, 2 ने 2 को मार दिया, n square. So this is the value of Sn, n square by second method. This is by second. So we got the same answer. So you can do by any way. जर nth term दिली असेल, first term दिली असेल, then you can do by this formula. If it's not given, use this formula. So you can do by both ways. हे लिहून घ्या, and then we'll go to the little more questions. So we have the next question here. Similar to last one, find the sum of all odd numbers from 1 to 150. Quite simple. We have to find sum of all the odd numbers between 1 to 50. प्रश्न समजून घेणं अतिशय इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. So let us say from 1 to 150 पहिला AP जर आपण मांडले AP पहिला AP लिहायला विसरू नका. First write down the AP so that will give the clarity, right? So AP, the first term odd number is 1. Second odd number from 1 to 150 is 3. Then third is 5th. Likewise, it is up to 150. But 150 is not an odd number. So before 150, we have the last term and that is 149. This is an odd number. So this is the sense. So this is the AP. 150 is not an odd number, so it will not come in the AP. So now it's simple. You can do by both the ways. So first is method 1. I have to calculate sum. So A is equal to 1. Then D is equal to odd numbers. D is equal to 2. So Sn is equal to n by 2. Into A plus n minus 1. I got stuck up here because I know A, I know D, but I don't know n. I don't know n. So how to solve now this one? So let's go ahead with doing this one. I don't know number of terms. Socho n, how to find n? It's quite simple. We know the nth term. So here D, so Tn or 149. First value is 1, n minus 1 and d is equal to 2. So 1 I can take it here, so 148 into n minus 1 into 2. So n minus 1, I can take 2 on this side divided by 2. So I'll get 74. I'll get 74. 148, I'll write down like this way. 148. So Tm. So number of terms I can say here. Number of terms. So n minus 1 is 140 by 2 and that is equal to 74. So n is equal to 75. So I got number of terms as 75. Number of terms as 75. Now it's quite simple. I can put here or I can do it by my second method also. We'll do 1 by 1. So n by 2, 75 by 2. So this is going to be 2a, not a. This is going to be 2a. 2 into 1 plus 75 minus 1 into d, and d is equal to 2. So this way you can do it. So 2, if I take 2 inside, then 75, or I can do it divided by 2, 2 plus 74 into 2, 148. So 75 divided by 2, and this is a 150. So this is equal to 75, 2 to the 75. So 75 into 75, you will get the value of the square, and that value 75 square we can calculate. 75 into 75, 5, 5, 25, plus 375. So it's going to be 5625. So it's going to be 5625. So that is the sum. In fact, we know, we have done last time, the sum of all the odd numbers is n square. It is n square. Last time we have done. So n square, n is 75, 75 square, you do it, 5, 6, 2, 5. I think it's quite simple. You do whichever method you use, it is the same answer you will get. Now go to the second question here. It's a very important question. सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे question understand करणं. So let us read this. A company not factures, manufactures. It manufactures 600 mixers in third year and 700 mixers in 7 years. And we have to find out how many mixers it is manufactured in 10th year and first year. And what is the total production in 7th year. So we know that this is the third year. So let us say this is the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year, seventh year, right? So this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth, sixth and seventh. So how many they manufacture in third? So the value of T3, term third, is 600. And how much they manufacture in seventh? So the value of seventh term is going to be 700. So we know T3, we know T7. And विचारले काय? How many mixers are manufactured in first year and second year? First year and 10th year. म्हणजे पहिल्या वर्षी किती आहे? 8, 9, 10. 10th year ला किती असणार आहे? That is what is asked. So आपल्याला कोणतेही प्रोडक्शन जर करायचं असेल तर Tn चा फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला माहिती आहे. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the first formula to determine the term at n place. At n place. म्हणजे 10th ला पाहिजे असेल काढायचं असेल तर आपल्याला T10 देणार. first term T1 म्हणजे A येणार, right? So this is what we have to calculate. And total production in first 7 years. So total production in first 7 years. So we have to calculate the sum of Sn, and for that n minus 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula. तर आपल्याला काय काय दिलेलं आहे, तर T3 दिलंय, T7 दिलंय, but we want A and D. Here we want A and D to calculate. See, we'll go on the left hand side. हे लिहून घेतलं असेल तुम्ही. व्हिडिओ पॉज करून सगळं लिहून घेत जावा प्रॉपरली. Tn, सी प्रश्न पहिला विचारला आपल्याला T1. T1 म्हणजे काय आहे? T1 is nothing but the A काढायला आपल्याला. We have to calculate A. And second is T7. Sorry, not T7. T10 here. So इथं काय दिलेलं आहे? T10 is equal to what? So n is equal to what? 10. n किती आहे? 10 आहे. So we know, so T10 is equal to A plus 10 minus 1, sorry, 10 minus 1 into D. 10 minus 1 into D. तर या ठिकाणी आपल्याला A माहित पाहिजे, D माहित पाहिजे, then only we can calculate T10. T1 काढायला आपल्याला A माहित पाहिजे. And what is given? T3 is 100, T3 is 600. So data given. So we can write down T3 is equal to 600, T7 is equal to 700. So I can use this formula to understand. So Tn is equal to, so T3, or I'll first write the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 D. Tn first case मध्ये, right? So T3 is equal to A माहित नाही, A as it is. n is equal to 3, 3 minus 1 D माहित नाही, so it's a D. So T3 ची value दिली आहे 600. So 600 is equal to A plus 3 minus 1, 2D. So this is the first equation we got. Secondly, T7 is given. So I can put it. So this is a put in n is equal to 3 and T3 is equal to 600. So similarly, we'll get Tn is 700, A is same, plus n is how much? 7. 7 minus 1 D. This is the second one. So here I am putting n is equal to 7 and T7 is equal to 700. कारण या ठिकाणी मला दिलेलं आहे 7th term किती आहे? 700 आहे. So n is equal to 7 and the term is 700. So from here I can get 700 and A plus 6D. A plus 6D. So this is the second equation. So you can imagine the first, you can understand the first and second equation. The A and D are unknown. Here also A and D are unknown. So these are nothing but two linear equations with two variables, and you know how to solve these equations. So we'll take it like this way. First equation, I'll take it A plus 2D is equal to 600. A plus 6D is equal to 700. So this is the first one, this is the second one. I'll subtract so that I can cancel A and A. So this is a minus, this is a minus. So A minus A will get cancelled. 2 minus 6D, that is a 4D, and that is equal to plus 600 minus 700, that is equal to plus 100. So minus 100. So 4D is equal to 100. So D is equal to 100 divided by 4, 25. So we got the value of common difference. We got the value of common difference D is equal to 25. 600. So A plus 50 is equal to 600. So A is equal to 550. So the first term A is equal to 550. So this is the first term is going to be 550. The common difference is 25. So the next term is a positive. So next term will be 575. This is 600. So likewise it will go on. So the first term A, that means this is nothing but number of mixers manufactured in the first year. So we got the answer of this first one. Production in first year. So we can write down. So production in first year. So now we got the values here. So we can write the answer. So production of mixers in first year is equal to how much? 550. 550 numbers. Now we have to calculate what is the production in 10th year. So production in 10th year, we can calculate production in 10th year. So here the n is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. So we have to find the production. That means we have to find out the term Tn, and Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1d. A I know is 550 plus n is equal to 10 minus 1, and d is equal to common difference is 25. So 550 plus 9 into 25. So I'll get this answer. So this is equal to 775. 775 numbers. 700. Common difference how much? 25. 8th year 725. 9th year 750. 10th year 775. 11th year 100 years. So that is the meaning of this one. Right? And another question is asked, what is the total production in first 7 years? If it is a total production, then we know it is the sum of all the productions. What is the total production? Total production in first 7 years, म्हणजे काय? First year production plus second year production plus third year plus fourth year plus fifth year plus sixth year plus seventh year, and that is equal to. So that is the meaning of total production. So total production of 7 years means sum of. So second question, total production in first 7 years. That, so n is equal to 7, and we have to calculate Sn, and Sn the formula we know that either you can do it by, we know the first term, we know the seventh term, so you can do n upon 2 into bracket T1 plus Tn. So T7 we know 700, first term T1 we know 550. So we can put the value n again 7 takla, so 7 by 2 into bracket T1 is 700 plus T1 is 550. So 7 by 2 into 700 by 50, 1250. So 7 into 1250, you can calculate this is equal to 625. So we'll get the answer 7 5 are 35 5. You get 3 carry forward, 7 2 are 14 and 3 17. You get 1 carry forward, 7 6 are 42 and 1 43. So total production in first 7 years is 4375 numbers. You can use the another formula also. You can use formula S7 is equal to 7 by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula also you can use. It is the same one. A na split kere, and we got the coming down to this particular question, it's a word problem. So important, we have to read it carefully, understand the terms. Ajay repays the borrowed amount of rupees 3,25,000 by rupees 30,500 in first month and decreasing the payment by rupees 1,500 per month. How long will it take to repay the borrowed amount? Let us go back to the problem again. How much total amount he has borrowed? So total amount Ajay has borrowed. How much he has borrowed? So that is rupees 3,25,000. Okay. So how much he has paid in first month? 30,500. So repayment, first he has paid. So I write down like this way. So repayment. So first month, second month, third month, fourth month likewise. So he has paid in first month 30,500. How much he has paid in second year? How much he has paid in second year? He has paid first month 30,500 and decreasing the payment. हे महत्वाचं आहे. Decreasing the payment by rupees 1,500. Decreasing the payment. म्हणजे पहिल्या महिन्यात 30,500. Second month 1,500. That means in second month he has paid 29,000. In second month he paid 29,000. Third month again he has decreased 1,500. So third month he has decreased 1,500. So you can get the value 27,500. So third month he has paid 27,500. And fourth month he has again decreased by 1,500. So he has paid 26,000. So likewise, he went on paying certain amounts in every month, which is decreasing by 1,500 till he repays the principal amount of 3,25,000. Till he repays the whole amount of 3,25,000. So based on this one, we have to calculate how many months. This is 4 months. How long? 5th month, 7th month, 10 महिने किती महिने लागतील to repay this amount? So that is the question. So the question is that he is paying this. So how long he has to pay? So the sum will be equal to 3,25,000. So 3,25,000. So we have to find how many months. So let us say in nth month, let us say he pays X amount, or in nth month he completes 3,25,000. So we have to find out nth month, किती महिने. We know the total sum 3,25,000. We know the first term. We know the common difference. So we can calculate the nth term. So we can do it. आपला फॉर्म्युला काय आहे? Sn चा फॉर्म्युला आहे n divided by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula. We know the sum. Total sum is 3,25,000. We know the common difference we can calculate. We know the first term. So now it's only a matter of to calculate n. So this will solve later. So first term A we know is 30,500. Then D is the common difference. Here you should remember the D is the common difference. The next term minus first term. The It's a 30,500. So this value is minus 1,500. So this is important to remember. This is important to remember, right? So D, we got the D, we got the A. So we can put this value in this equation. So the total is, so Sn is how much? 3,25,000. That is equal to n by 2. We have to calculate n by 2 into bracket 2 times A. 2 times A. A is how much? First term. First term is 30,500. See, I write on left side so that I can write it down like this way. So total is 3 lakh, sum is 25,000. That is equal to n, which we have to calculate. 2 into A is 30,500 plus n minus 1, we don't know n, and D is minus 1,500. So now we have to solve this equation, and after solving this equation we can get the value of n. So let us do it. I'll take 2 on this side. I'll take 2 on this side, or let it like this right now. So 30 plus 6, so it's going to be 61,000. This is going to be 61,000. Now this is minus, so minus 1,500 into n, that is equal to minus 1,500 n. Minus minus plus, so plus 1,500. So that is the expansion. And that is equal to 3,25,000. So we'll solve this one. This 2 I'll take on this side. So this is going to be 6,50,000. N I'll multiply here 61,000 n. Or I can do it 60,000 plus 1,500. So that is equal to n into bracket 62,500 minus 1,500 n. So this is what I can write it down. I'll rub it so that I can use this board. So 6,50,000 is equal to n I'll multiply here. So that is going to be 62,500 n minus 1,500 n into n is a n square. So I can take all the terms on one side. So I'll get the equation. If I take minus left side, so it will be 1,500 n square. Then minus 62,500 n and plus 6,50,000, and that is equal to 0. So this is now n square n, and so this is an quadratic equation. So you have learned how to solve the quadratic equation. So you can get the answer of n. So let's do it. For simplicity, I will divide this is the first equation. I can divide by 100 to all the terms. So I can divide by 100, or I can dividing all the terms, dividing all the terms by 100, we get. I can do it by dividing directly by 1,500, but I am doing it slowly so that you can understand. So if I divide by 100, then I'll get it 15n square minus 6 to 5. These 2 zeros will go, these 2 zeros will go, these 2 zeros will go. And plus 6,500 is equal to 0. I can understand here, I can divide by 5 to all the terms. Because this is divisible by 5, this is divisible by 5, this is divisible by 5. So if I divide here by 5, then it's a 3n square minus 5. So 5 ones are 5. So, how you can do it? So the quadratic equation you can solve by one first. By which method? Remember, first you can solve by factorization. Second, you can by completing square. Or third, you can solve by using formula. So solve this equation by any of this one. You know the part equation. I am not going to solve here, and the answer you will get n is equal to 20. So n is equal to 20. So this you solve yourself. Solve. So n 20. This means that Ajay will repay the amount in 20 months. In 20 months. So this is the answer of that questions. So the questions are simpler, but you should be able to convert that word problem into mathematical expression. At the same time, you should be able to solve the quadratic equation, to solve the linear equation, so that you get the right answer. हे लिहून घ्या. हे quadratic equation जे आहे, you solve this one at home. This is an exercise for you. And we'll go to the next question. We'll go to the next question. Learn the question. The question says that a student from his pocket money, he saves every month certain amount. Right? Every month certain amount. First 3 months he saved rupees 150, 200, 250 respectively. So in which month he will save rupees 1500? So that is the question. So I'll say the first month. So first month he saved how much? 150. Second month 200. Third month is 250. So I can write down here, this is a month and this is a city. So the question is asked, in which month he will save 1000. So that is the question. So nth term is given as 1500 and we have to find out the n. So Tn, we know the formula a plus n minus 1 into d. So to calculate n, we should know Tn, a and b. So first a is the first term and that is 150. Common difference d is the next term minus initial term. 250 minus 200, 200 minus 150. So it's a 50, positive 50. So we can use this 150 is 1500. A is nothing but 150 plus n minus 1 into d is 50. So I can solve it here. So I can take 150 on this side. So it is going to be 1350. So 50n minus 50. So 50n is equal to 1400 minus I will take it on this side. So it will be 1350 plus 50, 1400. So we'll get the n is equal to 1400 divided by 50. So 28. So answer is that in 28th month, so in 28th month, the student will save rupees 1500. That is the answer. So that is the answer. So we write down here the arithmetic solution. Additional question for you. How much total amount the student student will save in first 12 months. म्हणजे एका वर्षामध्ये हा स्टुडंट पहिल्या एका वर्षामध्ये किती सेव्ह करेल, सो वी कॅन राईट डाउन. सो दिस इज सम वी वांट. टोटल अमाउंट म्हणजे काय आहे, सम. सो Sn is equal to n by 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Simple formula. Sn, n number of first 12 months, so 12 by 2. First month 2 into 150 plus n minus 1, n is 12 minus 1, d is equal to 50. So you can solve here. This is 6 into bracket, this is a 300 plus 11 into 50, that is equal to 5. 6 into 850, this is 850. So the total saving will be, sum will be equal to 0, 0. So he will save total 5,100 rupees in the first 12 months. So this is what is the application of